Hey y'all. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Pisces out there. So just take what fits for you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs, or possibly a later reading since we are not all on the same timeline. Excuse me. Your messages could be there. If you are a cross watcher and you're interested in a Pisces, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. I'm like throwing cards. In the description box below, you'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I'm sorry, I look like hell. I had an anxiety attack this morning because I had to, adult. I had a meeting. I had to go to recertify for my apartment, renew my lease, and yay for CPTSD and not liking to people. Anyway, but hey, at least I still get out of bed every day. I go to work. I do my schoolwork. I do what I have to do. I eat. I bathe. I do all the things that I had to turn the lights off because they were causing a weird glare on the screen for some reason all of a sudden. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the comments. I appreciate y'all just for being here. The song I had coming through for you was Shinedown, Symptoms of Being Human. A Symptom of Being Human. You've always been slightly awkward, kind of weird, upside down and not all here. What's wrong with me and you is crystal clear. Says, I can still remember me and Miss November Rain, beautiful and strange, always so inclined, coloring outside the lines. Yeah, you were never on time. You've always been slightly awkward, kind of weird, upside down and not all here. What's wrong with me and you is crystal clear. Sometimes I'm in a room where I don't belong and the house is on fire and there's no alarm and the walls are melting too. How about you? I've never been the favorite, thought I'd seen it all till I got my invitation to the lunatic ball and my friends are coming too. How about you? Don't worry, it's all just a symptom of being human. The song essentially is about we're all there's a line that says we're all just passing through, passengers on a ship of fools. A ship of fools is like a bunch of people. It's like a bunch of people. A ship of fools is actually it means a lot of people on a ship with no captain and no idea where they're going, what they're doing. We're all that way, okay? And I feel like this is somebody that might recognize that, and it's like we're all a little screwed up, but maybe we can relate to. I once talked to a guy. Used to talk to a guy that. When we first met, one of his pickup lines was, "We're all train something about we're all train wrecks. You just have to find somebody willing to." I forget how it went, but it was saying we're all just a little messed up. You gotta, figure out who fits for you, who accepts you for being a little screwed up. Because we're all a little screwed up. Nobody really knows what they're doing in this world. So if you find somebody that you connect with that accepts you for the screwed up person that you are, and you accept them for the screwed up person they are, but yet you somehow still make it work, that is so freaking worth it. So let's get you some oracle cards. We have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. There's a line in that song, and I feel like this could possibly be like a fear thing, because there's a line in the song that says, unpack all your baggage, hide it in the attic where you hope it disappears. This all seems so familiar, but it doesn't feel like home. It's just another unknown. I was feeling very much like a fear from that. Like things are changing, things are moving, and it's like it feels familiar. It feels normal, but at the same time, it doesn't feel as comfortable because I don't know what tomorrow brings. Okay, so this card is all about surrendering to what the universe is the path that is being laid out for you. Quit holding back out of fear and just kind of roll with it. Surrender to the current that life is taking you on. We also have no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. Okay? So I feel like even if this is like a mindset, if this is just something from the past that has been maybe possibly holding you back from trying, it's time to let that go. It's like, it's no hate. I wish you the best in life, but you no longer have power over me. So let's get you a couple romance angels. What do we have here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction there. That's what I'm really feeling. It's like somebody that just kind of fits you, but you might be kind of being a little cynical about it. Like, yeah, it never works for me, so why should I even try? You deserve love. You are lovable. Stay optimistic. Don't automatically assume because of something in the past didn't work out that this isn't going to work out. Okay? Stay optimistic and just kind of go with the flow and understand that, we all deserve to be happy, to find our happy place. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. What do we have here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising. Recent past energy for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. King of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is somebody loyal, stable, abundant. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the King of the Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles are the husband and the wife. They come together to create the Ten of Pentacles, that long-term, committed, lifelong, ride or die type relationship. Okay? So you have this loyal, stable, abundant energy that you're in here in the past. So what's this King of Coins about? The Chariot. Cancer energy. Forward movement towards what you're passionate about. High Priestess. Following the signs. Going towards what, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay, so this is all very positive. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the Chariot clarifying this King of Coins. So I feel like here in the past, it's like if the wheel wasn't spinning, I feel like you made it spin. You made it move forward because you knew that was what was right for you. On the Chariot's all about setting your intentions on something and moving towards it. Okay, these are all forward movement cards. Okay, but on this Chariot card, rather than a normal Chariot where you actually have the Chariot with two animals pulling it, usually a light and a dark, and they have to be in alignment with each other for that to move forward. It's like being in balance, being in alignment to move forward. But in this case, she is shooting a flaming arrow. She's moving quickly towards whatever it is. Fire in the tarot is all about the passion. Moving towards what she's passionate about. It's like, I'm feeling very much if the wheel wasn't turning, you were moving it. You were moving it forward. It's like, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I know what's meant to be, and I'm going, and you know what you want to be loyal to. So what's going on in the current energy for Pisces? Current energy for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. 10 of Coins. Relationship. What's this 10 of Coins about? What's this 10 of Coins about in the current? 4 of Pentacles, holding back. Ooh, okay. 4 of Pentacles is kind of being stingy with your energy, not putting everything into it yet. So that might be that fear. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is, again, card of commitment, card of higher level of commitment, possibly marriage, but it's somebody being very traditional, stuck in their ways. Notice she has there's like a box. Like, she's only about what fits in her own personal little box here, okay? But it's also a card of faith. I always get a traditional vibe. Okay, so Empress energy. Okay. I feel like I'm getting like you held back from somebody. I just got Beyonce playing it. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. All the single ladies. Oh shit. I'm sorry. That was just, it's funny. That just popped into my head. Because Hierophant it's my marriage card. Okay. And it's like with this four of, what I'm getting here, it's like in the recent past, you found somebody that you wanted to be loyal to and you moved towards it, but you're not putting all your energy into it until they give you what you want, which is a traditional relationship, something real, because you know you're worth and you know you're worth it. There ain't a damn thing wrong with that. It's like, no, if you ain't gonna treat me right, I ain't gonna give to it. You want to treat me right, I'll give to it. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's see what the challenges are here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's the challenge here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. 3 of Cups. I'm not going to say anything on that yet, because that can be about parties, but can also, 3 cups, threes tend to give me third party vibes. What's this 3 of Cups about? What's this 3 of Cups about here in the challenges? What's this 3 of Cups about? It's also very socialized. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Full card. And the 5 of Cups. Okay. If there is a third person in the mix, you're it's like screaming at me, like, if the problem here is I feel like there's somebody else. The reason that you're not really pushing, going all in on this, because you want something more traditional. I feel like there's a hanger on somewhere. Might just be a friend, but, I trust, my partner saying people are friends. It depends. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people can't be friends. My best friend and I have been, my best friend is a guy. We've been friends for 26 years. He's my best friend. I would trust him with my life. Love that dude to death. But, I'm not saying that isn't a possibility, but I feel like you're kind of in this fear. Like, you're loyal, you're stable, you want something, you know you're worth it all, but I feel like you expect somebody to cut everybody and everything else out of their life. You want something traditional. It's like, it's me and it's only me. And you're afraid. I feel like you're living in fear that you're going to regret taking this chance with that Fool card and 5 of Cups. That you're going to have to walk away from this. I feel like you're worried that there's a hanger on here. There may be, there may not be, I don't know. But you live in fear, maybe based on something in the past, but let's see. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. And it's a potential outcome because nothing is set in stone. The future remains to be seen. We all have free will, but what's the potential outcome for this story? Death card. Change. Endings and change. Scorpio energy. What's this death card about here in the potential outcome? What's this death card about here in the potential outcome? Tower card. Yeah, something is going to change quickly. What's this death card about with this tower? What's this death card about with this tower? Because now you got me curious. What's this about? Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Now in this deck, this is my making love on a nothing at all card because she is actually she's painting that cup on the wall. She's creating it out of nothing. Magician card and the 4 of Cups. Thinking about the past, focusing on the past, focusing on what, okay, what people don't understand is, say you finally get what it is you want. If you're constantly thinking about, oh, this could go wrong. If you're constantly overthinking, thinking, oh, well, they could leave me for somebody else. They could walk away. They could do this. They could do that. They could cheat on me. They could talk to other people. They could realize they don't want me. When you're constantly thinking about that stuff, you're manifesting it. Okay, people don't seem to. That's how people self-sabotage. If you are constantly in this 4 of Cups, focusing on everything that was lost, because I feel like this is the connection that you're. See the emotion flowing out. There's still 2 cups standing, yes, but if you're still focusing on what was lost here, making something out of nothing, it could all end like that. That's not good. And please do not, if you are in a happy, healthy relationship, do not, create problems that are not there in your life, okay? But this is going to be for a Pisces who is focusing on everything that could possibly go wrong. When you focus on everything that could possibly go wrong, those things start to happen. You're manifesting them. You have to believe, no, this is going to all work out, and it's going to be wonderful, and we're going to, live happily ever after. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit. Get the 3 of Swords. That's a heartbreak. Now, I feel like if because this 3 of Cups could be a reconciliation. Okay, I can take that as a reconciliation. But now that it came out with the 3 of Swords here too, I'm definitely feeling like there's a third party here. Or at least somebody thinks there's a third party here. But What's this Three of Swords about? Because it could just be Spirit telling me you're breaking your own heart. What's this Three of Swords about here? What's this Three of Swords about here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising? Temperance. Okay. Healing. Ooh, that one hit me in the face. Two of Cups. And the Three of Swords again. Okay. So I feel like you've both had your hearts broken in this connection. You've both been hurt by this whole thing. The only way to, because temperance is all about getting into balance with somebody. That takes time, takes patience. You know, that's how healing happens. I always explain it as if you have a glass of boiling water here and you have a glass of ice water here and you throw them together too soon, it's going to be steam and chaos and it's not going to be a smooth transition. But if you wait until the boiling water cools down to room temperature and the ice water warms up to room temperature and then you bring them together when they're on the same level, when they want the same things, when you are on the same page with somebody, you have the same ideas, you have that, you know, we're all a little messed up. Once you get on that same vibration as somebody, after the time, you got the Two of Cups here. I mean, this could all work out, but I think you've both, in order for a successful relationship or a reconciliation to happen, in order for two people who have been hurt by each other before to come together, you have to heal those things. Okay, and let them go. Release the power that they have over you, because I feel like that's what's happening here. If you let the past and what has happened in the past and, you know, what has hurt you in the past, and if they continue to think about what has hurt them in the past from this relationship, it's not going, you know, those same problems will keep coming up. You have to heal that. Let it go, so that you get on more on the same page, so that the relationship can grow. But you both have to heal those broken hearts. I hope this made some kind of sense to somebody. Anyway, if this resonated with you, can you do me a big favor and click on that like button? If you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love.